Is that the first one? I'm betting it won't be his last. You know, he's Corey's been swinging the bat better than I think that the numbers have indicated of late. You know, he's barreling baseballs, taking good swings, and what do you thought? A couple doubles tonight. Got a base on balls. He's kind of, we have a lot of guys that you'd want to be in that big spot, and JT to come off the bench and get a big hit, keep the line moving. Yasiel on the offense obviously did some things tonight which were really good. Even the line out, wanted bat to right field. But the defense that he played tonight really impacted the game. And for me, one of the top couple right fielders in the game, and keeping Joey Votto to a single on the one play, then not allowing to go first or third on the other play, that really impacted that inning in the game. And then you start with Alex Wood, what he did coming off the disabled list. Pitched a heck of a ball game. Really was great, dominating, tired in the sixth. And he got tired, and the stuff started to fall short. And, talking to Rick and looking at Alex and what the ball was doing. And for me, I'll take my chance with Josh, who's been lights out against Mesrocco, and I left a pitch out over, and he put a good swing on it. So it's going to happen. Our bullpen's been very good, and Woody was very good, and for the other guys to come in, close the door, and for offense to put some hits together was big.
The way that Alex performed today, particularly after missing the 2 starts, do you feel like the offense needed to do what they did tonight to get him off the hook?
Well, I think that we did a lot of good things tonight. Getting guys on, getting them over, getting them in. And I think that this is something that we as an offense have talked about over the last 10 days we haven't been good at, last couple weeks. And when you're playing in close ball games, you got to find a way to manufacture runs sometimes. And today it was a clinic. We needed every single one of them. But again, Alex pitched a heck of a game, and the layoff and to push him like I did, I felt that was enough. But on the offense side, we did everything we needed to do to win a baseball game.
Did he plead his case to stay in and face?
No, he didn't. I think that the last words he said was, "Yeah, I'm tired," or "I'm gassed," or something like that.
Can you
so
appreciate the honesty there?
absolutely, and it's there's a lot of conversations. We're watching the game, but he gave us everything he had, and that was a decision I made, and I'll live with it.
When you went out to talk to him, you just tell him Shepard.
Yeah. So I didn't really say last guy, but I really wanted him to get shoveled. And and so again, Josh has been really good for us.
I think all 4 of your walkouts have been at home this year. How confident are you?
It's hard to walk them off on the road.
Oh, sorry, but okay, that's true. We have 4 walkouts at home this year, but how confident are you and your guys in the ninth inning?
There is something, we play well at home, and we like being here, and there is something to having that last at bat, and when you can run your closer out there to your best guys to kind of extend the game, and you have Petey and then you have Kenley, and to give yourself that last at bat, it's big. And so for us, that even games when we're on the road and we're down, we feel we're still in games and we still play to the last out. So it's a testament to the guys in the clubhouse. Absolutely.
The way Kenley's throwing, it's almost like he's a machine out there. It's like it's automatic the way he's doing it.
It is, and I think that it's one of those things. And even talking to Kenley, he knows he's for me, the best closer in the game, and for us in our clubhouse. But until you do it on the big stage and dominate like he did last year, and this is carrying over, he's an autopilot right now. He's got a lot of confidence, and he's executing. When he takes a baseball, he's about putting up a zero, regardless of the situation. And when he's out there, that's what we've come to expect.
Dave, Chris Taylor's been a big league center fielder for just a few weeks now. We've been surprised some of the plays he's making defensively, like that catch against the wall.
He's a baseball player, and the baseball acumen and the fearlessness, the willingness to work with George and work on his jumps and reads off the bat. Can't say enough about him. And that play he made, huge play right there for Woody and for all of us. But he's only going to get better. So today he was a little ailing, under the weather, but wanted to go today. And So he put some good at-bats together. And even that first at-bat, get the guy to third base, was a big at-bat for us.
Doc, with the night that Chase Utley had, were you reluctant to pull him?
That was a tough one. That was a tough one for me. I think that I sort of look at every game differently and each pitcher differently. With the handedness, I think with our guys, I haven't given Chase many opportunities against left-handed pitching, and this guy throughout his career has been very good against left-handed pitching. So you take the fact that he's pitched well against left-handed hitters and Chase hasn't had that opportunity, it's almost, for me, putting a player in a tough spot and maybe unfair. And so I think that, I still like Goody in the box against a left-handed pitcher, and that's a decision I made. But Chase had a really good night. But I think, again, I didn't want that to – and it could have went the other way. But, again, it's you get a different pitcher in there. It's an entirely different at-bat. So if they would have left Storen in there, and that's what Brian wanted to go to the bench for us, and that was a decision I made. But it was a tough one.
Isn't that almost why Gutierrez is here, though?
It is.
If he came back then, when is he going to?
That's right. And that's kind of, the construction of our roster. And yeah, he started off slow, but he's here to hit left-handed pitching. And if I can't use him in that spot, then, yeah.
Did you know going in Alex was capable of 85, 90 pitches, or was it just you had to kind of see?
The number that Honey and I talked about before the game was 80 to 85. And, he was really good through 5. And couple, CNI, the Peraza ball, but there was a hanging slider to Schebler that I thought that, it just wasn't as sharp. It was starting to fall off a little bit. And I'd rather take my chances for a guy that's thrown 87 pitches versus a guy that hasn't pitched in 4 days and who's really dominated hitters for us. So that's kind of, you win some, you lose some. But fortunately for us, like I told Josh afterwards, he's bailed us out of a lot of situations this year. And he's going to continue to need to do that for us. And I told him we were going to win the game, and that's what happened.